Hey groupers, Pastor Marshall here. It's Holy Week, it's the week of Passion, Easter's coming. I hope that you're excited like I am. But before that, we have Palm Sunday. What was something besides driving or sex education that you talked to your children about? You gave them teaching, you gave them advice, you gave them counsel, but you knew there was no way that they understood the magnitude of the conversation. And then turn that just a little bit. What are some of the most important things the Bible teaches us that we don't fully comprehend the magnitude? At first, at least, maybe never. Well, I want you to turn in your Old Testament to Isaiah 53. As a group, I want you to take turns reading it aloud. Stop at the end of each verse and then talk as a group about, was this fulfilled by Jesus' death and resurrection? How was this verse fulfilled by Jesus' death and resurrection? And then, as a group, come up with a working definition. What is atonement? How did atonement happen in the Old Testament? How does it happen in the New Testament? And then thinking about Egypt, because this week we looked at Exodus 11 and the 10th plague, thinking about Egypt, what things did Egypt need to atone for with God? Do you think that because of those things, do you think that forgiveness was possible for Pharaoh and for Egypt through these plagues? How upsetting, how off-putting are these plagues for you personally? Or do you know others who find these stories in Exodus to be off-putting, to be offensive? Why do we need atonement? We're not Pharaoh, we're not Egypt. Why do we need atonement? And do you think that some people need atonement more than others? Why does God want to give us atonement? Does he want to give it to some more than he wants to give it to others? And then I want you to turn in the New Testament, and I want you to read Ephesians 1, verses 4 and 5. And according to Paul in Ephesians, when did the plan for atonement happen? Who was there? Who planned atonement? And how do we obtain atonement? And then finally, if you were going to talk to someone you know, it might be a family member, it might be a friend, it might be a neighbor, and they don't have any exposure to Christianity, how would you explain in everyday language substitutionary atonement? Talk about that as a group. Well, every week we talk about what we decided in the message. And so this last week in the message, we were challenged to take communion privately and to do so after reading Isaiah 53. Have you done that yet? Have you gotten a little juice, a little cracker, and your Bible out and read Isaiah 53 and taken communion? If not, I hope that you still will. And I hope that you will come to Easter at Oma's next Sunday. Bring a friend, bring some cookies, and let's celebrate the resurrection. God bless.